WTSA News and for Brattleboro Community Television on this Thursday, April 1st. My name is Ian Kelly. These are the stories we're following at this hour. The state of Vermont reported 2 deaths and 162 new cases of the virus on Wednesday. There were 7 new positive tests reported in Cheshire County. The state of New Hampshire reported 1 death and 462 new cases on Wednesday. Cheshire County reported 7 new cases. The state of New Hampshire reported 36 deaths, 2,252 new cases, with 20 cases reported in Franklin County on Wednesday. Governor Scott says he expects to make vaccines available to all people in Vermont, including all college students. Registration for Vermont residents in the 16 to 29 age band is scheduled to open on April 19th. Since the beginning of the vaccination program, residency for the purposes of vaccine eligibility has been defined to include anyone who has moved to Vermont within the last 6 months, with the intention of becoming a resident and who is in an age group, occupation, or another group that is currently eligible. This includes college students who intend to stay in Vermont this summer. The state expects to expand registration for COVID-19 vaccines to any college students who do not meet the residency definition as stated above, as well as second homeowners returning to Vermont for the summer months on April 30th. Out-of-state college students still appear to be out of luck when it comes to getting the coronavirus vaccine in New Hampshire. Governor Chris Sununu said last week that only New Hampshire residents would be eligible for the vaccine when eligibility expands Friday to include anyone age 16 and over, and that out-of-state college students should return to their home states to get vaccinated. Sununu said on Wednesday that position has not changed, despite an announcement from a nonprofit consortium that includes 21 public and private campuses. Earlier on Wednesday, Democratic lawmakers and college students held a news conference to object to the governor's decision. The state of Vermont received a grant totaling over $1 million from the Federal Emergency Management Agency to help reimburse expenses associated with ongoing COVID-19 response efforts. The money will be given to Southeast Vermont Community Action for food distribution to high-risk populations. The state entered into an agreement with SEVCA to operate the state's emergency feeding program, Vermont Everybody Eats. Law enforcement and public health leaders have joined together to urge Vermonters to call 911 if an overdose occurs to save people's lives. Vermont's Good Samaritan law provides protections from criminal liability for those who call for help from the scene of an overdose. The Vermont Department of Health says opioid-related deaths increased by 38% in Vermont in 2020, from 114 deaths in 2019 to 157 deaths in 2020. WTSA Sports. Baseball is back. Baseball today, of course, weather permitting. The Red Sox open up the season hosting the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch at 2:10 with Nathan Eovaldi on the mound for Boston. The Yankees host Toronto today. Garrett Cole on the mound for New York. First pitch at 1:05. The Celtics lose to Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks last night, 113 to 108. And the Bruins host the Penguins this evening with the puck dropping at 7 p.m. For WTSA News and for Brattleboro Community Television on this Thursday, April 1st, my name is Ian Kelly.